Hi guys, it's Michelle here. Just popped in to share some of my latest journals. I have been sharing some sneak peeks over on Instagram and had a few requests for some flip throughs. So I have got a batch of journals here, there's quite a few, and I'm just going to share with you a little bit about them all. So for those of you that are like a flip, so I'm just going to move these ones out of the way and I will start with this one. All the measurements and everything's over on Etsy, so I won't go into all of that for those of you that aren't that interested in those kind of details. But this one's an upcycled book cover, and I've sewn the signatures straight into that. There's a lot of texture in it. This was one of two, and the other one's already gone to its new home. So this is the second of that batch, and yeah, as I said, this was really textured. So it's got some stamped tags all through it and some really cool textured, not textured, but dyed paper. Excuse my voice, I've got excuse me, terrible allergy problems at the moment, so I'm not sounding the greatest, but I'm okay, but you know, just makes me sound a bit revolting. So my apologies for that. And as you can see, it's got the nice heavyweight paper. It is all the same paper throughout, and there's lots of pockets and different size papers and things, and that one, and lots of tags. So that one is there. So that's the only one I've got in that group. And then in this one, oh, I just pulled all its ribbons off. So this one is kind of in the grungy. I've got a couple of quite grungy ones, and I kind of love it. So it's pretty awesome. It's tissue with lots of inks and stuff on it, and again, it's an upcycled book cover. And this one has, has it got the same? No, this has got a variety of papers in it. And so I've got, there's a bit of sewing in this one, and heavyweight paper, lightweight paper, kind of a parchmenty paper, really weirdly dyed papers. So I used everything that was quite grungy to go into this one. So there's quite a lot of interesting markings through it. So it's definitely going to be a cool one if you want something a little bit more grungy. And then the same sort of thing all through, different papers, little dyed bags. Yeah, this page was really cool. Look at that. That's all from the tea dyeing. So some papers I do quite light, and then these ones I managed to get really dark and grungy looking. So love them. A bit of a fold out there. So that is that one. And have I got another? Oh yeah, this is another grungy one which I like. And this is Remnants. And it's a little one. It's another upcycled book. And it is got all sorts in it. So different papers, different kinds of pockets, lined papers, paper bags, grid papers, all sorts of different things in that one. So that's another upcycled book one. I'll show you a few of these ones. This lot here are all completely made from scratch by me. So there's all different covers made from different tissue and inks and things. So they are, I'm pretty sure, all again, these are all mixed papers, so I've used in these a little bit of everything. So I've got the half pockets, grid paper, some lovely thin paper which has got some great noise, lined, what else have I got in here? Paper bags, and some upcycled envelopes, music paper, all sorts of things. So these ones really are paper all sorts kind of books. So those are all the different covers, as I said, made out of all different tissues and inks, and then they're all pretty much the same on the inside. Oh. And then I've got these ones here, and these were also made from Upcycle Books, and there's two types. One's got the Tim Holtz plate on it, and then one's got a nameplate that I've made myself, and they are an assortment. I'll show you the inside of this one, and again it's got all sorts of paper in it. So we've got some old diary, pockets, lined paper, little post office telegraph paper, music sheets, so a little bit of everything in that one, and pockets and tucks. So they're really cute there, and that's quite a nice size as well. This one's another one that I made from Upcycle Book, and this is a Reader's Digest, and I inked it so it got all this cool age to it, and then used book paper and stuff. So I love the way this one came out. I'll be hunting for more of these, that's for sure. So as I said, and then again, this is the same sort of thing. I've been trying to stop a little bit of my hoarding. It's got a wee bit out of control. So that is why all the different papers are being used up, and lots of tags inside. And then of course a little extra tag bag comes with them when they're sold. So that's that one, and that's a quick easy way just to keep your ribbon intact. Just slide it back and forward. There's two of these type, and this is just upcycle book covers again, but done with a collage, and I've used on them all sorts of different dictionaries with all sorts of different languages, so sometimes I don't know what they're saying, so please don't be offended, but I just love the look of that. It's so cool. So this one has got all one type of paper, and it's all that heavier paper all through. So different size pages for just cool for doodling and drawing and writing, whatever takes your fancy. And that one is the larger of the two, and then Journey, I'm not sure if it's the same, we'll have a look. Nope, Journey is again all different types of papers, and envelopes and bags, and there's a little bit of sewing through this one as well. Some of them are sewn and some of them are not, so this is one of the sewn ones. And then if there's any empty pockets, I've got to sort out all those tags later. So that's those three, and then these three are another group of upcycle books. As I told you, I'm really trying to sort out my hoarding issues, and these ones are, oh, this one is another mixed paper, so lots of lovely texture and noise happening all through that one. And they look, I don't want to tell you they're all the same in case they're not. I think they are all the same, but just check if you're interested. Just check before you if you want to, just ask the question. And then the last lot are these little bubbies, and they are an assortment of just little ring bound journals, and they are 7x5, so slightly bigger than the 4x6s that I did in the last batch. This one is 4x7, so it's the skinniest, and they have a little bit of everything. I think there's about 50 odd pages in here. They are full of envelopes, tea-dyed papers, maps, pockets, everything that is in the hoarding pile. Little bags and tags, and an Italian diary that I found. So lots of things all through, just for having fun and putting all your goodies in. And of course these are really easy to add your photos in. I love to take my photos, stick them back to back, and then just hole punch them and tuck them in throughout. So really cute little ones there. So that is, oh, almost, I think I forgot to share these two. Two of my favourites, the Red Beloved, which is from a upcycled dictionary, and again this is another one of my paper all sorts, everything in there that I could find. And then this one's my favourite. It is another Reader's Digest, and I've inked it and I've tissued it and I've coloured it and I've played with it until I absolutely, that's what I do, I play with the colouring until I'm really happy with it. So this ended up with about 4 layers till I just got the colouring how I wanted it. So, and again it's stuffed full with all sorts of papers and tags and tickets and things. So those are my latest assortment. There's a whole pile of them. It was a bit of a quick flip through, but I just didn't want it to be too long, otherwise it'll be 3 days before it uploads. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I'm hoping to get a few more finished before, well, in the next month or so, because I closed down at the end of November for a couple of months, and then I don't know what I'm going to do next year. So I will just have the Etsy shop open till I'm sold out, or end of November, whichever comes first. So if you have any questions about those, please feel free to ask. I'm sorry I haven't been on YouTube for ages, so I'm going to upload this and check my comments and say hello to everybody, but I've just been flat out trying to finish some things, and I've been a little bit too busy with other stuff to get on, so I've got so much to catch up on. I hope you're all well and surviving. It's been a crazy few months, and I hope that yeah, I hope you're all doing well and as well as you can. So take care of each other, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.